Hey everyone, it is Kat with Southern Charm Tarot. I am doing a November monthly lookout for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio. And I've already have this shuffled. You just saw me cut it, and then I already have all my oracle cards shuffled and stuff. So if you're new here, hey, I'm Kat. I have been reading tarot on and off for 27 years. That is a long time. I started when I was a lot younger. Okay, so this is past what you're coming out of, present, future, the support card for the future card, and this is a message from your spirit guide. And if you'd like your reading, check up there. I do personal readings. I do love, career, in general. I do something new called Echoes of the Soul, and it really packs a punch. And I do yes, no, maybe questions on the pendulum and stuff. All right, so this is for the month of November. What are you coming out of, Scorpio? The sun. We have fire signs right here too. So the sun, unbridled joy. Look how happy he is. And then you see the sunflowers and stuff in the back, and then he's enjoying the sunshine. And look, his hat, the sun is shining through. It almost looks like a halo right there. Actually, look, you can see his hat. That is a halo around here. So unbridled joy is what you're coming out of. You're currently in the Hierophant, and then you have earth signs right here. So traditional teaching. So you could be learning something new, or somebody could be you could be telling somebody something new, teaching them something new. Your future card here is you have, and look, here you are. There you are, Scorpio. 4 cups. So entitled wastefulness. So if you look at her, she looks bored. She's looking out the window. She's got all these wonderful tasty lattes there with all these different designs and stuff. And a lot of people this card tells me that a lot of people would be happy to have what you have. And so I guess it makes you like, hey, wake up, realize what you have, because there's a lot of people that would like that. And you're just like, eh. So I'm curious to see what your support card for that is too. So yeah, you're coming out of unbridled joy. You're currently in some traditional teachings, and your future is entitled wastefulness. We are in Mercury retro. Most of November is in Mercury retrograde. We have a full moon in Taurus on November the 5th, and then we're going to be in retrograde until the 29th. And guess what the 28th is? It's Thanksgiving, so we're going to be with our family on Mercury retrograde, and then slugging it out on Black Friday. And then we'll feel a little blip for a couple of days afterwards, and then I think December is going to be a lot better. So this is a message from your spirit guides right here, okay? Judgment, earn reward, and you got fire signs right there. So earned reward. So some kind of something's coming out, and it's going to come out in your favor. Let me see what the support card for this, and then I'll put all this together, okay? King of Wands. Oh, look, there you are, Scorpio. And then we have fire signs. So dependable, King of Wands, dependable, goal-oriented. A lot of it has to do with like symbolism. So I don't know if like a lizard means anything to anyone. Okay. So entitled wastefulness, but dependable and goal-oriented. Those two really don't go together, do they? So let me put all this together. Okay, so you're coming out of some unbridled joy, the Hierophant and stuff. So really coming down to your roots, doing something traditional, which could be, we got Thanksgiving and something coming up, family and stuff together. So maybe you're going to have some kind of story coming in from the family, and you just seem bored here. I mean, it's the winter months. You've had a rough couple months. I think last month was pretty good for you, but yeah, so we got this, but you've got this dependable, goal-oriented right here, and I think that goes a lot with this traditional teaching. As you see, you got the old with the new and stuff, but your the spirit guide message from your spirit guide right here is saying you've earned this reward. So maybe you've just been busy because you like unbridled joy, so you've had all this stuff going on. And look, this is like, there's the key. I've done so many readings with this deck. This is my favorite deck. I call it my sexy deck. Anyway, and I've never noticed that key right there. This is all about symbolism and stuff. So maybe um, you're you're just tired. Maybe you just need a little bit of a break, but you're still going to be dependable and goal oriented because that's just you, Scorpio. And but you've got some reward coming in, some just out of some kind of judgment. It's coming out in your favor, and that's the message from your spirit guide. All right, let me go ahead and read your oracles. I try to keep these under 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Them all lined up right here. So we have, all right, guitar. I play guitar a little bit. I got one behind me. Look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. So if you see, I'm not really, everybody has their own beliefs. I'm not really into like the angel numbers and stuff, but I see them like all the time. But so you might see synchronicities like numbers or something like that. But look for signs that could be, messages from the universe from you, feathers, coins. I mean, who wouldn't want to find coins, right? It says, a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So believe in yourself, and that can go like a long way. So looks like you're gonna have, you're tired, or you could be just worn down, a lot of this time. Sometimes people have seasonal depression, especially this time of year, and with family. We either don't have family or you don't want to be around your family. It's usually one of those. I mean, as long as I've been doing this, I kind of pick up on a few things. But anyway, so a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that, okay? So let me put that in a different way. Look around and find some signs the universe is speaking to you, and then boom, a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So these two cards go very, very well together. And let's see what this third one is. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? So, Scorpio, you get a bad rap. You really, really do. I'm a Taurus, so you're kind of like you're across from me. You're kind of like my opposite. But I think a lot of people give you a bad rap. I really do. You do. You get a bad rap. But you know what? It's like, oh, they're some evil MFers and stuff. You know what? Y'all are some dependable MFers. Should be more like it and stuff, because you really are. You're down to earth, but you do you, babe. And you can be kind of introverted and extroverted when you need to be. Yeah, so life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you choose? Which will you focus on? Because you had, like in the summer, you had a really rough summer from your readings and stuff. So now I think it's time, like, I think you had a really good month last month and stuff. So that's why you did need that unbridled joy and stuff, because you needed that relief and stuff. And now I think you're just time to take a little bit of a break and stuff. But I think you should focus on the positive. I always will say, I think you should focus on the positive. I try to keep these under 10 minutes. We might be going a little over 10 minutes. If you'd like a reading, check out my website up there. I do love, career, general. I do love's is always the most popular. I do Echoes of Soul, which really packs a punch, and yes, no, maybe pendulum. So we got trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. And you just look, you got somebody else's fingers up there, and it's like they're holding them in. That looks like a washing machine. That looks like a front loader washing machine. So somebody's got somebody trapped and they feel like they're stuck underwater, suffocating, kind of clingy. Look, I said that in that. Old exes, dead relationship, old ways. So I do feel like some old relationships can come to surface. This this month. So kind of watch out for that. But remember, you left them for a reason, or you broke up for a reason. And feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Okay, so this can be, okay, I'm getting vibes from this right here. And look, she's pregnant. So somebody could be pregnant, or maybe somebody's pregnant and then you're just finding out about it, and you got like their ex, and you felt like the relationship's dead, but now they're pregnant, and now you feel stuck with no options. You feel trapped in there. So, oh God, that's what I picked up from that. Feminine energy, clingy and trapped. So somebody could be pregnant and the relationship is dead, and now you feel stuck, and now you have no options because of the pregnancy and stuff. Oh, that is not the way to go. Anyway, since it is Mercury retrograde, I want to give you something to look forward to. So I am going to pull timing deck from my oracle deck, so you can have something to look forward to, because we all need that during Mercury retrograde. It's worth the time. Okay, so beach, but I don't know what this is right here. It's just a red pot with a stick in it. There's a stick right there. Anyway, it's some kind of red pot, but anyway, there's like a dock, and then, okay, so maybe a vacation is too significant for anybody, something going on in February. It's worth the time. So something you have look forward to, it's worth waiting for. Sorry I let this go a little over 10 minutes. Lots of love to you, Scorpio. You have really been through it this year. 2025, man. 2026 is going to be your year, though, baby. Anyway, lots of love to you all, and I will be in touch soon. Bye.